What's up, guys? You read the title, you know why you're here. I'm gonna start by saying The Lobster is one of the most bizarre movies I've seen in a long time. This movie takes place in kind of like an alternate universe. The majority of the people don't have names, they just have certain nomenclatures like Nosebleed Lady or the dude with the lisp. And the movie's got a lot of vagaries like that. This movie's very compartmentalized. It takes place just in this hotel, and there's a big city nearby, and then there's a forested area. Colin Farrell's character in the movie, his wife left him, and now he's at this hotel, and now he's got 45 days to find a suitable wife, otherwise he gets turned into an animal. I don't think it's ever explicitly stated whether or not this is like a worldwide requirement, like this is some kind of weird dystopian future kind of thing. So the movie had a small setting and they all worked very well within that small setting. The acting was great. Colin Farrell, John C. Reilly, Ben Whishaw, Rachel Weisz, and Lea Seydoux, the latest Bond girl. It's a really cool, kind of weird, interesting mix and matchy kind of cast. And it seems like they're all playing roles that you would never peg them for normally in a movie. The only one you could kind of be like, okay, that's totally his kind of role is John C. Reilly. But even he's like quirky and has his own kind of weird sensibilities. This movie will definitely keep you on the edge of your seat. So much goofy shit happens. The movie's weird and awkward to start off with, and just the shit that happens throughout the movie is even more weird and awkward, but it's like, oh shit, I didn't see that coming. Like, people get killed a lot, which kind of makes me really not a fan of the trailer, because the trailer kind of made it sound like this was going to be like kind of like a comedy, like really dry, deadpan, quirky, but in reality, this is more of like a drama with a little bit of sci-fi peppered onto the top. And I say sci-fi because humans get turned into animals and that shit's not real yet. The best thing about this movie was that there's a lot of undercover but read between the lines bitch slaps to society. Obviously, it's mostly going to center towards like, you know, love, relationships, and just like human relations in general. Like how if you do find a partner and you're in your like trial run and you're in a lot of arguments, they assign you a child because that usually helps. That happens a lot in marriage. And it's stupid, but whatever. And there's kind of like a subtle commentary too about how if the beginning of a relationship is like based on a lie, there's a couple different outcomes, and it kind of illustrates that a little bit. Like how it could be successful or could not be successful, and I thought that was kind of cool. And nothing to do with relationships, but there's kind of a subtextual big fuck you to EDM music, which I don't hate electronic music, but it was just funny to hear because of some of the stigma that's like, you know, attached to electronic music, or rather people that go to electronic shows. And what was even more striking was that there were some serious metaphors for the idea that love transcends so many other things, like what you can see or what you can say to somebody. I won't say exactly how they do that, but it's really well done, in my opinion. And the movie's dark. Like, there are some dark comedic moments in the movie. It's very adult, but it's also very playful. This is just one of those movies that you need to see, period, if you've been in one or more relationships in your life, because you'll see a lot of parallels between your relationship and some of the things that are kind of conveyed in the movie, but it's kind of masked in sci-fi, and that's what's so brilliant about it. The motto for this movie is expect the unexpected, because you will be surprised many times throughout the movie. So for a rating, I'm gonna say it's like 8.9. 9.0 just doesn't feel right because I don't know how rewatchable this movie is and how universally acceptable it is, but I honestly couldn't help but feel things after I saw the movie. This movie did what a piece of art is meant to do. It's meant to invoke emotion and make you think things that you normally wouldn't think about, but seeing images or hearing words just triggers things in your brain, and you just feel emotions that you can't even describe into words. And that happened quite a few times in this movie. So from an artistic standpoint, this movie's a 10 because of how it made you feel, but just for me personally, it was a little bit slow in the beginning, and it makes you feel so many things that you almost don't know how to feel, but there's a lot of respect that I have for something like that. If you're over the age of 20, 21, I would say you should see this movie, especially if you've been in relationships or if you have friends that have been in relationships and you've watched them like succeed or just come tumbling down. This will be entertaining for you. Even if you're not interested, watch the trailer and go see the movie. Just give it a shot. Trust me, it'll be interesting no matter what you think. Alright guys, I'm done yapping for the day. That's my 2 cents. Hope it was worth it. If you saw the movie, let me know what you thought. Leave a comment. If you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe, blah 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 blah. I'll see you guys next time.